Logic formed in the tail end of 2011 in Hamilton, New Zealand, and we'd spent our first couple of years together developing our music and playing shows around the island and sort of working out what we wanted to do with it. And after that time, about mid-2013, decided we wanted to take Logic worldwide, so we decided to make the shift.
Once we got to Melbourne here, we had a great time. We gigged with a whole lot of cool bands and met some great people. We're feeling now that it's time to expand and grow onwards, upwards and upwards. And yeah, as we always do and always will, we're pushing the envelope, taking it further, looking for those new horizons.
Well, we'll always tip our hat to heavy music, but we also like to acknowledge the things that brought us there, the older stuff, classic rock, the prog rock, funk, soul and whatever.
Logic's always been a very organic band. It started really as a musical outlet for all these guilty pleasures we've had that aren't always accepted in a genre-based band, so we get together and take these ideas and develop it and see what happens. And it's either going to stick or it's going to slide.
I'm astounded with the stuff that they come up with. As a musician, watching them come up with these parts is pretty special. And to watch it go from a seed to a song to a recording to a live performance, it's all you can wish for.
So the way I approach the kit when I'm drumming is I like to think I'm dancing in my seat. I'm moving my feet to a rhythm and groove and I'm keeping my hands locked in tight so the guys can follow suit from that. There's a big sound that comes from me and Matty on bass, syncing up my kick to his bass guitar, and that has a huge sort of priceless precision to it. And yeah, you'll hear that every time you see us, and it's just how we play. It gets the crowd moving, because we're all moving. It gets them thirsty, gets them up to the bar and back on the dance floor, and everyone has a great time. That's how we do it, man, every time.
I see my role as a bass player as somewhat of a middleman, linking together drums, guitar, and even vocals sometimes. Keeping the groove, holding it down with Dom, the drummer, is fundamental to keeping our sound rolling, and also paying attention to the kind of riffs and harmonies Ollie does on the guitar. Means that it's a strong bridge and gives us a holistic kind of sound with a lot of movement. And like many bass players, I guess I'm guilty of a little bit of slap and pop.
Being the guitarist in Logic is a great balance of pleasure and challenge. It's my job to think about driving the main riff behind the music as well as creating melody. Being a one guitar band and having old school influences like Randy Rhoads, Jimmy Page, Dimebag Darrell, Eddie Van Halen, sort of always focus on what works for the song rhythmically and expressing myself through lead guitar playing. And so it comes that balance between me and TK with vocals, whoever's taking care of melody, the other person driving whatever else is happening in the band.
I've always been a sucker for a good melody and a righteous hook. Something that draws you into the song. And it may not get you on the first 2 or 3 goes, but the 4th go you go. That thing, I want to hear it again and again and again, and that's what I try and put into the way I write the vocal melodies and also the lyrics too, because the lyrics are, it could be something that I wrote way back when, or it could be something I'm feeling now, or commentary on the world. But as far as melodically, it's pretty much served on a platter. I just have to find my way within the song.
High quality entertainment. Being a performing band, we know it's our job to entertain. We're always playing with a bunch of bands, and it's a challenge to make sure that you're the one that's remembered. And we all know this and work together to create something that's unique. Whatever happens on the night, just roll with it, get it done, make a stain.
When we go out on stage, we give it all we got. We leave nothing there but the sweat from our efforts and a couple of beer bottles from our drinking, a little bit of drumstick shards from where I hit, and we have a motto in this band that we play every show like it's Wembley. We give it all we got, 110% every time, all the time. And we can't wait to bring it to your town. We can't wait to entertain you guys. We live for it, we love it, and bring it on. Let's have fun.
Well, it's one thing to listen to your favourite CD at home, and it's another thing to go and see your favourite band live. When you're watching a band live, I've always found it's been a real special experience. It excites you, it motivates you, it can even change your life. Being a performer, I know how important it is, and I think the crowd deserves it, the music deserves it. For us to go 100% every time we play live, and it's fucking awesome.
I think the element of danger and unpredictability is sorely lacking these days within bands. You want something that excites you, and it's a visceral experience. The live experience is something that you can't download, and I don't think we fit into any genre, which is a good thing, because we can sit alongside a metal band, we can sit alongside a funk band, we can sit alongside a rubber band. I think we are just doing our best to bring sexy back, and by sexy I mean sweaty.
As long as there's people that are wanting to hear music where melody and rhythm are paid attention to, songwriting is key and creativity is king, there will always be an audience for Logic Defies Logic.